Permanent magnet motor technology, PM for short, has been introduced in several ranges of Rolls-Royce marine equipment. The PM motor consists of two main parts: a stator that carries a number of electrical coil windings, and a rotor fitted with a number of very strong permanent magnets. A rotating magnetic field is created by the stator, which interacts with the fields of the permanent magnets on the rotor. This generates a force which drags the rotor round, providing mechanical power. PM opens the way for innovation in marine propulsion. The PM motor can form a thin ring around the propeller. The stator is the stationary part, and the rotor carries the propeller blades. A reduction in noise and vibration is the result. PM tunnel thrusters were the first Rolls-Royce products to be introduced to the market and are now joined by azimuth thrusters, AZ-PM. Other types will follow. The permanent magnet azimuth thruster has been through a comprehensive and successful program of testing for function, reliability and durability using a fully instrumented test rig. The result is an environmentally friendly, fuel-efficient thruster with reduced noise and vibration levels and hardly no cavitation. The space demand is significantly reduced, and no inboard cooling system, hydraulic pumps or power packs are needed.
The bumblebee, when he starts to beat his wings, when he starts to flap his wings, there's a little cavity, a hollow cavity next to the larynx inside his system that's hollow. And when he beats his wings, he starts to resonate this energy, and it goes back and forth, just similar to a guitar strumming on one side of the room and hitting the same chord on the other side of the room, or somebody hitting a high C and breaking a crystal. It's the same thing, it's resonance. And he said what they do, they resonate. And when they resonate, they eventually reach the resonance of the field around them. And he says once this bumblebee hits that resonant frequency of its surroundings, it becomes a free agent. It creates a magnetic bubble around itself, and it can go anywhere it wants. And I said, well, that's not in any of the science books. He said, I know. You probably never see it there either, but that's what happens. They'll discover it someday and bring it out, but it's just we have a conventional way of doing things, and then we have a natural way of doing things, and they're totally different. They're diametrically opposed in many, many cases.
Hear that, boys?
What is it?
Just another narrow-body aircraft.
Hey, my atoms are shaking. Strange. It sounds far, but I bet my last proton that beast is much closer than you think. Hold on, people. It's a LEAP-powered aircraft. A leap into the unknown.
What on earth is a leap?
Something you sure haven't seen before. Everybody get ready. We're going in.
Can someone please tell me what just happened?
Sure. The engine makes a plane move forward. Thrust is produced by air being pulled in by the fan blades. Then this air is ejected at greater speed through the exhaust, creating the required pushing force. This is a principle of Newton's law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So how is this possible?
Gentle souls, come with me to the bypass.
Extreme sport freaks, with me, we'll hit the compressors, combustor, and turbines.
The LEAP is a high bypass ratio engine, which means that a large amount of air bypasses the core of the engine to be ejected directly into the exhaust stream. The fan acts like a propeller. Its curved rotating blades accelerate the airflow into the engine. Lighter composite materials provide better efficiency and resistance.
Here come the compressors. Get ready. Things are gonna heat up. Feel that? It's the low-pressure compressors squeezing us. Now, the high-pressure compressors. You're gonna feel the difference.
Ultra-efficient compressors deliver optimum air pressure and temperature conditions for combustion.
It's rising up now. Let's get toasted!
Okay, Adam, we just just flew to Peebles, Ohio. But how often do you think about the jet engines on a plane when you fly?
I think about them all the time. Almost every time I fly, but I have never seen one up close.
Okay, well, you're about to.
And we'll even get to see them test one.
Awesome! Have you?
Let's see.
Dude.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Glad you can make it. I'm Chachi. Nice to meet you.
Allie, nice to meet you.
Welcome to Peebles Test Operation. This is actually the final assembly and test facility for our engines. Our whole campus is 7,000 acres. And we use about enough jet fuel here to be able to fly to Mars and back 6 times.
No.
Yeah. Right now, you guys are actually standing inside our large engine production building. And I got a lot of cool stuff to show you guys today. So if you're down, let's kick off this tour. Let's start. All right.
Let's explore. Can we touch things?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, just to give you guys a little sneak peek of the size of the engines that we work on here.
From a distance, I thought this was a piece of an engine, but this is actually separate pieces of an engine.
These are actually just the fan blades. They haven't even been put on the engine.
Can I?
Go ahead.
This is like
Don't drop it.
Okay, I promise I won't drop it.
Is it light?
It weighs about 40 pounds.
Let me see. Ooh!
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, that's really light.
So all of those go into here.
Yep, they have to go in a specific spot to make sure the engine balances.
What happens if the engine doesn't balance?
There's too much vibration in the engine, that's a lot of energy loss on it. And
It's energy spent on something other than thrust.
other than
Right.
flying your airplane. It never gets boring working in here.
No.
This stuff's awesome. Got another piece to show you guys that goes on the front of our engine. It's a pretty iconic piece. These are the spinner cones that go on the front of the engines. You guys can actually pick it up and look at it.
Really?
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at that. There's a swirl. Why is the swirl even here? I mean, other than looking adorable.
The swirl is actually there so that the ground crew at the airports know when the engines are on.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. You guys want to see one up close that's
Yeah.
completely assembled?
Yes.
Let's go. So here we got a fully assembled engine.
Oh.
This whole back part, that's the main propulsor. That's where the air gets compressed, fuel gets injected, and pushes this thing forward. This is the engine with the blades and the spinner cone, everything assembled on it.
So beautiful.
Give it a big spin.
That's cool. Wow. I'm mesmerized by the shape of the blades.
Actually, the shape of the blade is so distinctive that one of the blades is in the Museum of Modern Art for making art here. That's really awesome.
Totally, I'm in. I buy it.